Word ones is a poverty mindset, keeping you from getting the things you want. What's up, is Gene? This word to be great. Over the years, what I've discovered is there's a big difference between very successful people and unsuccessful people. And that is the way they think. You see, very successful people, they don't focus on lack. They don't focus on poverty, but they do focus on something that allows them to be massively successful. And in this video, what I'm going to talk to you about is how very successful people think. You see, I have this mentor that has been in my corner for years. He's a multi-millionaire. And he taught me something that really helped me to break my poverty mindset so I could start focusing on possibilities. One morning we went out to eat, right? It was like 2, 3 in the morning. We met at this restaurant and we were sitting down having a conversation. And he looked at me and he said, "Hey, Gene, I did a speaking engagement the other day and I think they paid him $100,000 or something like that for 2 or 3 hours of work." And he said, "Gene, is that a lot of money?" I say, "Man, that's a lot of money. That's most money than most Americans make in a year." He said, "Gene, that's not a lot of money." I said, "It is." And we got in this argument and I was telling him about all the reasons it was a lot of money. And he looked at me and he said, "Poverty mindset." I said, "What?" I said, "What are you talking about? That is a lot of money." He said, "No, poverty mindset." Now, this guy's about 70 years old and it didn't make sense to me. And he actually grew up in poverty like me. He actually came from another country and he was looking at me and he kept saying over and over again, "Poverty mindset, poverty mindset." And I said, "Man, how is it a poverty mindset when I say $100,000 is a lot of money?" He said, "Gene, you never asked me how much was the problem that I solved." I said, "Okay, well, how much was the problem you solved?" He said, "Gene, I solved about a $5 to $20 million problem in 2 hours for a corporation. Now, if you was the CEO of that corporation, would you pay me $100,000 to solve that problem?" And I said, "I probably would have paid you more than that." He said, "Exactly." You see, all of a sudden, now you're not saying that $100,000 is a lot of money. You're saying you'll pay me more. He said, "Gene, it's never about the money. It is about the magnitude of the problems that you solve." You see, that's the difference I learned between a very successful person and an unsuccessful person. You see, I had a poverty mindset. I was focused on the money. I wasn't even focused on the problems that he solved. But a very successful person, they don't focus on lack. They don't even focus on the money. They focus on the problems they can solve. You see, at that moment, I shifted my mindset. I went from a poverty mindset to a problem-solving mindset. And that's what's allowed me to have success in my life. And so a lot of you guys out there, the reason you're stuck with that poverty mindset is because you're not focused on problems you can solve. You have ideas to start a business. You have ideas to serve people. But the problem is you're focusing on lack. You're allowing that poverty mindset to stay rampant in your life. So I would encourage you to get rid of that poverty mindset and adopt a problem-solving mindset. Because when you do, you will start to realize that you have wisdom, you have insight, you have knowledge, you have skills that you can use to solve problems in people's lives. So get rid of that poverty mindset and adopt a problem-solving mindset so you can start thinking like successful people, because you are worthy to be great. If you like this video, I want to ask you to like and share this video. Also, hit that bell so anytime I post a new video, you are notified. Also, I want to ask you to join my Word to Be Great newsletter. This newsletter is designed to help you build your self-worth, your self-discipline, your self-confidence so you can realize your dream. So click the link below and join my newsletter today.